You know, while there were some threads I couldn't quite get on board with, and I didn't particularly love the season finale, I really enjoyed watching Alien Earth. I thought Alien Earth was really great. I mean, again, I wasn't totally satisfied with how it ended, but the overall journey, I mean, there were some episodes in there that I was just blown away by, and overall, I really loved it. Now, I had heard a while ago that they had already greenlit season 2, but it is now official, as Deadline is telling us that Alien Earth has been renewed for season 2 as creator Noah Hawley re-ups his overall deal with effects and Disney Entertainment. By the way, they're saying Noah Hawley's overall deal is 9 figures, which means it's over $100 million, his deal, just for him, which is...
Well, he's a powerhouse. I mean, the Fargo series that those seasons are
Legion.
great. Legion was terrific. This was...
And let's not forget, speaking of Doctor Doom, before Disney bought Fox, Fox was developing a Doctor Doom movie with him writing it. And whatever that could have ended up being. Look, I know there were some people who didn't like the ending of, Alien Earth season 1. I'm one of them. I am. But man, I'm fascinated by the philosophy in it and a lot of the big moral questions it raises. And the fact that they even got into near the end of the season, is it actually you? Or is the real you actually there in that tomb, in that grave? Like, you're not who's in that grave. You're a digital copy of some mind patterns that they have, but you're not her anymore. You're a totally, it just raised all these questions I used to ask as a kid when dealing with these sci-fi things. And some of the violence in it was absolutely delicious. So I'm actually quite thrilled that we're getting a season 2. I never judge a series by its finale. I judge it by the overall experience. For example, I loved Peacemaker season 2. Didn't like the finale though. I just be honest, I didn't like the finale, but I love the overall season. So I'm excited about this, and I'm glad they're finally making it official. Anyway, Rob, were you surprised to hear that they've greenlit season 2? And where would you like to see it? What kind of directions would you see, or even more philosophies to employ in the show would you like to see them take?
Look, I like you, I enjoyed watching Alien Earth, but I thought it was so all over the place. Like it had great ideas, then it had some not so great ideas. I didn't like the fact that a lot of the human characters did a lot of stupid things. I don't like one of the great things about the Alien franchise is that in the first Alien, the characters in that movie are actually, even though they're blue collar workers, they're all really smart. They do really smart things, but they're just ill-equipped to deal with the alien threat that has been unleashed against them. No one's ever seen it, but they play it right. Whereas in Alien Earth, there was so many times, like, how do you have a lab full of the deadliest organisms on Earth that sometimes people are watching over it, sometimes they're not? There's people are opening doors. Oh, I can't see it in there. Or maybe I'm going to go in and feed it. Like, I mean, there was too much of that, and that bothered me. I'm like, but there was really, like you said, all of these intriguing ideas about the synths and the idea of, and the what is real and what isn't. I mean, that it goes in and plays to the Blade Runner deal. Do replicants have souls? And in Blade Runner, you find out that they do, and that's why it's important Rick Deckard is not a replicant. But anyway, it's a show that I thought was intriguing enough that I will sign up for the second season and see where it goes. Because I think they know what worked and what didn't, and they'll lean into the smarter stuff. And I want to see what happens, and I did like the world building. The different corporations and how Wayland Yutani worked.
Yeah, the whole conglomerate of the big corporations.
Yeah, I just, when Kid Cavalier comes into a big corporate meeting and puts his bare feet on the desk and stuff, it's hard for me to take that character seriously. You can play that in a different way. I'm like, okay, come on. You're a little over the top there. When you go into a corporate environment, you still want people to take you seriously. And I'm looking at that going,
I'm going to push back on that. I have been in a meeting where a CEO came waltzing in bare feet. I've been there. I've seen it, and I think that was consistent with the character.
Yeah, I do. I know. I'm just like, I didn't like that. I didn't like it because I think a character like that would want to come off as intelligent to other people. And I know they had the whole thing with the Peter Pan elements.
But
and,
when you're
and
so
he is Peter Pan.
when you're so egotistical that you beyond a doubt believe you are smarter than everybody in the room, you kind of don't care anymore.
I know.
Again, it rubbed me wrong with the character, but it was completely consistent with that character.
Sure.
So
I just felt the show was inconsistent about certain things. Because
Yeah,
if he was so
I don't
genius,
disagree.
why would he run a lab the way he ran the lab?
Well, it's kind of like having a big dinosaur lab that can be completely sabotaged by a Snicker bar wrapper.
I hated that too. But I do want to see a Jurassic Park musical.
That could be interesting. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Zapier. You know, one of the biggest game changers of the past year has been AI. But let's be real, just talking about AI doesn't actually make your day any more productive. What does make it more productive is finding tools to put AI to work for you. And that's where Zapier comes in. Zapier is the easiest way to take AI and plug it directly into the apps and processes that you're already using every day. No IT bottlenecks, no complexity, just results. For me, it's been about saving time on repetitive stuff so I can focus on the work that matters and I actually enjoy. And it's not just me. Over 3.4 million companies are already using Zapier to streamline everything from sales and marketing to IT and HR. With their AI orchestration platform, you can connect top AI models like ChatGPT or Claude right into the apps you already use. So whether it's automatically enriching leads, coaching your sales team, or even resolving IT tickets, Zapier makes it simple. Guys, join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting zapier.com/Campea. That's ZAPIER.com/Campea. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I mean, we've known it was coming, but still, it is now official. Alien Earth Season 2 is coming. What lessons, like Noah Hawley has made some of the most incredible stuff out there. What lessons do you think he needs to take from his experience making season 1 and carry over? What strengths should he double down on? What weaknesses from season 1 do you think he needs to course correct on? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.